Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and I'm going to show you a drop-dead gorgeous 1930 street rod. This baby's got a 32 nose. She's chopped, custom interior. You're going to love checking this one out. So go to the website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We'll put it up on the lift so you can check out the underside. We'll take a look at the 350 under the hood. We're going to take a look at the interior. We'll show you everything you need to see so you can make a good decision on your street rod investment. So come on up and we're going to fire this baby up. So look at this beautiful street rod. It's got the 32 nose on it, so she looks a lot like a 32. Now it's all steel, those front fenders are steel, and this baby was built in about 2001. The previous owner has owned it since 2001. Beautiful paint job on it, and we know that a paint job to last looking this good for that many years, they did it right, guys. Door jambs are nice. They've used the stock latches. Interior looks good. Doors shut real nice and easy. This is cool. I love it when they make it easy to put gas in a car. No tricks. You don't have to stand on your head to put gas in behind the back seat or something. Nice gas fill right there. Easy to do. It looks like they've added a third brake light. And man, look at the chop on this thing and look at the roof. It's a steel roof. They've probably taken it out of some type of station wagon. Beautiful job getting it in there, and it is straight as an arrow. Look down the side of it. Now, don't forget that Henry Ford's the one that built these doors lapped out like that, and they lift them like that. It's a real nice feature. Door jamb looks good. A lot of guys try to inset them, and then they don't do a good job. So he left them Henry Ford way, and we all know Henry Ford knew what he was doing. So at Vanguard, we are not a consignment dealer. We buy all of our vehicles. We have over 175 in stock, and we own each and every one of them. When we get them back here to the shop, we inspect them so we can answer all of your questions when you call Tom at 248-974-9513. Now let's check out the custom interior on this baby. Custom door panel looks fantastic. It's got a tilt column in it, custom dash, custom bucket seats. The back seat looks great, and the back seat comes out. So if you want to travel with this baby, you can pull the back seat out of it and put all your luggage and everything back there. All the gauges look great. You'll see me driving it later. I'm about 6 foot tall and weigh about 250. I fit in there just fine. Plenty of room for my legs, plenty of room for my belly. Love this street rod. All right, now that you've had a quick look at the car, if you want to go straight to our website and check out about 180 other cars, hit the top button. If you'd like to watch an About Us video, hit the middle button. If you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bottom button. Now let's get back out there and check out that car. All right, let's go for a ride. A little 1930 street rod. I tell you what, she drives awesome. The chop top's not too bad. You know, I'm 6 foot tall and I weigh about 250 and I fit in here just fine. The pedals feel good. Steering wheel feels great. It's down nice and low. You got plenty of room for your belly, plenty of room for your arms. My knees don't have a problem in here. My son here is the cameraman. He's about the same size as me. We fit in here just fine. Now the whining noise that you hear, that's a gear drive on the timing chain set. The guys put that on there so it sounds like it's got a blower. A lot of street rod guys do that. And she will run. You hit the accelerator, this baby will go. I'm driving it with fingers, no problem. And I tell you what, the air conditioning, we just went out to lunch and we were in a brand new 2013. The air wasn't putting out this kind of cold air. It's working great. The controls are right here. All the gauges are right here. Now the speedo and the tach are working. Now all these labels you see, these are all removable. These are just labels we put on here so you can tell what all the switches do. We got a horn button under there, it's working. It's got an aftermarket radio in her. This thing's ready to go cruising, guys. Really sweet street rod, really well put together. Love it. Now the brakes are stopping me nice and straight. I just let go of the wheel, stop from about 35 miles an hour, no problem. Now at Vanguard, we're shipping experts. We can ship this baby anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Just went through the gears there real nice and easy too. Shifted 1, 2, 3, no problem. Now Tommy answers his phone 7 days a week and practically 24 hours a day. So give him a call anytime. He'd love to tell you about this car. And don't forget, we're right outside the Motor City. So if you're in Detroit on business, please come visit us. We'd love to show you this car or one of the other 175 cars we have for sale. And don't dally, man. We're selling cars quick these days. They're just flying out the door, so give us a call. And hey, we're gonna do something you don't often get to see. We're gonna put this baby up on the lift and show you the underside, and then we'll take a look at that motor compartment also.
All right, guys, we're underneath our little 1930 Model A street rod now. Starting from the back forward, we've got ourselves a Ford 8-inch rear end. This thing houses a 2.80 gear ratio, which was very common back in the day. It is an open differential, and you can see here we've got ourselves a set of drum brakes that we do take apart. We checked everything. All the wheel cylinders leak-free. The pads are installed properly. All the springs are installed properly. Star wheels are free. You know, all the things we go through on these to make sure that they're right. We've got a set of adjustable coilovers too, which is really nice. And another suspension modification they've got. They got it hooked up to a 4-link rear end, which is cool too. Frame looks like it was professionally done. It's really strong, looks really nice. They painted it really well too. Let's see here. This is a fiberglass car too, at least fiberglass fenders. I'd like to point that out. We've got the correct wooden floorboards for the Model A. That's neat. Drive shaft's looking good. Exhaust looks nice and solid. Nothing wrong with that. We got a set of super turbo mufflers on it. Looks like they're mounted in a way that gives the drive shaft clearance. So you know when they put this thing together, they did think about it. Horn here. A lot of weather pack wiring, which you know, at least when you're driving through rain and stuff like that, you won't experience any wiring issues. Here we've got ourselves a master cylinder here. It is manual brakes, not power brakes, but it's a light car. You shouldn't have to worry about it. Like I mentioned in the back, I said this is a 280 rear end, and this here is a 700 R4 transmission. And for you Chevy guys, you know this is an overdrive transmission. So you not only have the added benefit of having a lower gear ratio, or a higher gear ratio, I should say, in the rear, but you have the overdrive as well. So you can cruise down the freeway 70, 80 miles an hour with really no problems. Moving forward here, we've got a set of older full-length headers here. That's nice. Smaller primary tubes and a smaller collector here, which is good for, you know, lower RPM sort of stuff. So, you know, good street headers on it. Oil pan's looking good. No drips really to speak of coming from the motor. We got it looks like a nice aftermarket fuel pump on it. With looks like some AN lines too. That's nice. Even forward, so we've got the old school front end here. This is the stick axle with the leaf spring on it. And it does have a modern upgrade though, which I really like to point out. It does have a rack and pinion front end on it, which is really neat. Motor mounts are looking good. Brake lines all looking nice and solid all up through here. Let's check out the wheels and tires, guys. All right, guys, for wheels, we got a set of American Racing 5-spoke. Looks like the torque thrust wheels. They got it in the high chrome finish. Looks good. And you can see through here we got a set of disc brakes on it too, which is nice. For tire size, we got a 205/55 R16. And this is a Goodyear tire, so they went with the quality ones. Let's go check out the rears. All right, guys, back here we got the same good-looking rim, and this one's actually an R17, so they got the rake look going, which does look good on this car. The tire size on this is a 225/60 R17, so a little bit bigger, but you know it gives you that stanced look, and of course it's still a Goodyear tire. Let's check out the engine. All right, guys, under the hood here, or under the hoods, I should say, we've got a Chevy small block 350 here, and this does have the later model, I think Vortex style heads, correct me if I'm wrong, but later model heads nonetheless, and like I said, 350 block. This, I believe to be even late enough where it might be a one-piece seal too, so that would explain why you don't see any leaks underneath it. We got a pretty nice chrome intake manifold on this there. It is an Edelbrock, and if I can look under here. Let me see here. Yep, indeed it is an Edelbrock. And on top of that, we have a Holley 570 cubic inch, or CFM I should say, carburetor. That's actually pretty nice for an engine that doesn't rev up very high, because you get these people that like to put these big bragging rights carburetors on these things. When you get a carburetor that matches the engine, they run better, they make more power, and that's just, it's overall, it's a bonus. Behind that, we've got a MSD distributor in it. Looks like a Pro Billet Distributor with a set of matching wires, and you can see the headers are still looking good up here. Looks like we got a set of billet pulleys on it, V-belt style, which nothing wrong with that. All the rubber looks like it's in good shape. Chrome alternator, nothing wrong with that. I'll mention the air when we get to the other side of the car, but this car does have air conditioning. It does got a nice chrome coil on it as well. Let me see here. Nice chrome piece for your timing mark on your balancer. That's nice as well. Let me see. Lokar throttle setup too. That's nice. So you got a nice smooth throttle cable. Let's go check out the other side. All right, guys. Here's the rest of our small block Chevy that I'd mentioned earlier. We've got, of course, a dual feed setup on our carburetor. It is vacuum secondaries, and it is an electric choke. So you got a couple modern amenities there. You get a better look at that distributor I had mentioned. This is a Pro Billet style one, so you don't need an ignition box with this one, and it does have the vacuum advance set up for drivability. And like I had mentioned before, we do have air conditioning on this car. A couple of other nice things that they've done here is that it looks like we've got some stainless protectors for all of our hoses and things of that nature. Pretty nice fuel rail set up here. It does have an electric fan on it, so you can probably go to the cruises and not have to worry about overheating, which is nice. Looks like it's all thermostat controlled too. Let me see, we do have also nice, we've got our heater hoses that are these aftermarket style ones, and we do have matching upper radiator hose as well. That looks nice. All of the stuff for the air conditioning is all chromed out real nice. Even got a chrome dipstick. Look at that. This is a pretty nice car, guys. So if you'd like to park this little street machine in your driveway, make sure to call Tom at the number below. And let Vanguard Motor Sales park your dreams in your driveway.
All right, we've made it really easy for you. Click on any one of these 5 pictures here, and it'll take you right to whatever you're interested in. We're gonna give you about 30 seconds here to click these pictures. If you need more time, just go back in the video and click that picture.